So here's my setup this year, using the 4th arrow with the Talon base. I'll only use this when I'm mobile. I actually have a tree stand set up now where I'm actually using the older 2.0 base, and it stays in the tree. And so I have another 3.0 shoulder that I use on that tree, so it's easy to set up after I get there. But this would be if I was mobile. And so I'm also using the cam over because it is much quieter and it gets it rock solid when you get it set up. I like the triple arm, and there's another video out there on my channel that talks about why I like the triple arm so much, but I do like the triple arm. And the camera is the Sony A7 III, and so it's a full frame, but I have it mated with the 18-105G lens with power zoom, and that is a crop sensor, so it will automatically go in crop sensor mode when I put it on. And but it's still a great lens and great camera sensor setup for gathering lots of light. And what's so great about using that PZ lens is that with the Sony RMVPR1 remote control, you can zoom in with that remote control. So what makes self-filming much easier, of course, is a remote control. This is the Sony RMVPR1. It has the power slider on the side of it. The JJC has it on the top, but I'm using the RMVPR1, and zoom in and out, rocker, and record, start, stop. And one thing you can't do with this remote control is focus. And so there might be some situations where I might actually use automatic focus, but for the most part I prefer manual focus because I just don't want to get caught where the limbs and foliage and all going to capture my focus, and my deer will be out of focus. And so I've put this on my focus ring so that if I need to pull focus, so you can see I'm focused on this tree. If I need to get focus on a deer further out, I should actually use this ring and not have to put my hand on it like this, but I can just use this to fine-tune my focus. You can also see I'm using focus peaking lines to help me nail my focus because my screen is kind of small and my eyesight is failing. I've got it all mated with a ECM-GZ1M microphone. I leave it on gun, otherwise when I was not zoomed in, it would switch to the camera microphone, so it has to stay on gun. Can't believe I forgot to mention my favorite video head, which is the Manfrotto 701 HDV. It is not manufactured anymore, but there are some imitations out there. It's a little bit larger of a head, but I'm also running a larger camera, so I kind of need what I get out of a larger head. So it's about as smooth as I have ever had, and I've had probably 8 or 9 different heads, but I just like it so much better. I'm not running a cage. A lot of people will. I don't like the cage because it adds more weight, and I'm also not running an external monitor. However, I do have one, and there's a chance that I would find out that I would need one, but if I did, I would then have to run a cage, and so I prefer not to do all that. So anyway, that's my setup. Not for everybody, but as you get more into self-filming, a lot of guys are going this way for the larger sensor, remote control operation, and power zoom with the remote control. So, yep, there you go.